Hey guys, it's Lindsay here. I am in my kitchen. That means we are covering nutrition today. So what we started last week was start the basics of what we need to get started to meal prep. Okay, so since we have been off, I have really thoroughly cleaned up my refrigerator, and I have taken anything out to the chickens that they could eat, and I have taken anything out to the compost that they can't eat, and I really just get all the stuff that can easily go bad in the next weeks, because you don't want your fresh fruits and vegetables in the same spot as food that has gone bad, and or the new stuff will go bad very quickly. So clean out everything. As you can tell, grapes that have went bad, that's 2 weeks worth that was left over. So we do hold our grapes for 2 weeks, and then whatever's left and going bad in there we get rid of. We had some limes that were going bad. Take those out to the compost. Those are good for the compost. And then we also have some leftover spaghetti that we take out to the compost, because that can easily go into the compost and get rid of. We took some other things out to the chickens. And my son, I actually kind of put him on some of this duty because he's really good at just throwing it in that compost and getting it done. So he really did help Mama out when he goes and does it for me. And as we get that all cleaned out, then we all feel better when we go grocery shopping and we actually get our mind into getting the groceries done. So next, I actually will take all of the bowls and actually get them thoroughly clean so that we have enough bowls for when we want or need them to do our food. So I went out, I grabbed me some containers from the Dollar Tree, some new ones. These are red ones. I'm going to gradually throw the old ones away, but I'm kind of just, I've grabbed, I think, 8 of each. So I've got a big one that I can put like salads or whatever in for my lunchtime, and then small ones that I can put like snacks in. So as I do this, you will understand. So my basic thought when I go to the grocery store is compiling as much of my meal prepping as possible. To deal with eggs when it comes to putting it into my salad for my lunchtime. So eggs are a big plus. You've got your protein. There you go. Check mark it off. So at this time I am boiling, well, I'm boiling water on the stove, but I'm also boiling eggs to put in my salad so that I can have my protein. And I do that like, okay, so if I boil me a bunch of eggs, I'm going to just do it all at once. So if I go through it and I eat all my eggs up by Tuesday, which let's just say today is Tuesday, and I have eaten all of my boiled eggs up, I'm just going to go ahead and do another 6 or 7 more eggs, so that I don't have to keep doing it. But I have kids that eat them, I eat them, and so they might just get ate up. So if you run out, do a whole batch. Don't do just 3 or 4 that are just going to last you for the day. So let me show you how I'm doing that. Burner though, I am boiling some eggs, or they're not boiling yet. So I have about 7 in there. That should last me at least 3 more days maybe. So I would probably have to do some for Friday or something as I keep going. All right, so I also, when I go to the grocery store, I try to think about other things like snacks. Now, I don't want to have to do a lot of work to compile all of my snacks together. So my go-to favorite is to have a banana. It's easy to grab, easy to take with me, easy to keep going. So we're on Tuesday. I've had my banana for today, so I'm hoping if I can keep my kids' fingers out of the bananas, these 3 might be mine. We literally will go through 3 bunches of about 7 to 8 a week. So we're looking at about 16 bananas in a week for our family. So an easy grab, easy go. You can put bananas with peanut butter. That helps me be able to put them. You got your protein and your fruit. If you do every day of protein, you're adding a lot of fat into your system. So make sure you're putting it in your chronometer or whatever meter to be able to detect how your fat is compared to your protein and your carbs. Because if you're overdoing too much fat, then carbs and protein, then you're going to compile too much. So pay attention to that. But when I got older, I had stomach issues, and I was having a lot of issues with nuts, and they say that if you feel like you're allergic to things, which the doctor said that there was an allergic reaction in my stomach to nuts. So I was pulling that out, and they say give it about 10 years and then try it again. So try it again for me. These are doing pretty good for me. I don't have an issue. I could always have like a Snickers because I love nuts, and so I could have like a little Snicker size. So I'm trying to go with these. I just find that they're very high in sugar-ish area for me, but I absolutely love them. They're also higher than I like to be in fat, but they're a good fat resource. But they keep me full. They keep me satisfied, and it's got that but chocolate in it, which is my go-to anytime. All right, so another one that I like is the Z-Bar, and these are actually the kids' Z-Bar. The other one is the Cliff Bar for the adults. So I found that the adult Cliff Bar had a lot of sugar added to it, or my afternoon kind of fill me up just a little bit and not be jittery. So I decided I was going to go with that. It is yes, it is on the line of verge of too much sugar, but it's very high in fiber, which is what I'm really wanting. And this one, I believe, has only peanut butter in it, which I could always have with no problem. Yeah, it has rolled oats. So the crunch inside of it, when you actually crunch on it, the crunch inside of it is rolled oats, and there's just like a little bit in there. And so when you crunch on it, you think you're crunching on a nut, you're not. It's rolled oats. There is no nuts in this. This is on one of those days that I gotta have some chocolate for sure. But it's not bad. Like, this is really not horrible. And what's really good is this is organic. This is not organic, but it's gluten-free. And all of it's all like natural things that you kind of know. You kind of know what they are, as in the kind words. So those are my go-to. I do a smoothie or a shake in the morning with Greek yogurt. So that keeps my breakfast very simple and easy. If you want to see how that one goes, please let me know. I will videotape the whole shebang and tell you all about my cups and everything like that. Let me know if you want that morning smoothie that I do in the morning. Okay, what else do I do? Lunches. I do a salad. So if my week's gonna be crazy, I am just going to buy me a bag like this, and in which case this week's kind of crazy. And this bag, I kind of divide it into 4 sections so that I can split it into 4 days. This bag will do 4 days for me. And then on top of it, I will add onions, green peppers, cucumbers, depends on my mood if I want croutons or corn, or am I making a taco salad or anything like that. So keep your prepping easy. So I am just opening this. This is Tuesday. I'm just opening this bag. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to divide it into 4 of these and put it in, and then I'm going to label them and I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. So that keeps life really easy. I can just grab and go. if you don't put anything on top of your salad, you can change your salad every single day. So my salad, I change, like, just say tonight if I decide I'm going to do taco, which I'm not. But if I'm going to do a taco dinner, a Mexican dinner, I'm going to make up some guacamole. I'm going to make up some salsa. I am going to probably have some leftover fried up mushroom and green peppers and onions and red peppers and everything that I do for our meat, that because we don't do meat on our tacos. I'm going to have leftover of that, and that means, guess what? Since it's all vegetarian, I can just throw all that on my salad, right? So that means my lunch is still vegetarian. And then I can put like a black bean or something on it for a protein so that I can stay full longer. Because if you're not getting some form of protein, you're going to be hungry 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, which I do get hungry. So that's why I eat, like, my kids are like, you're eating again? Yes, I eat like all day long. So, especially when I'm trying to lose weight, I wake up at 5-ish, and I don't eat until 7, or right after 7, because then my husband's up. They think that it's better for your brain if you give your brain 2 hours from waking up with just water and waking your system up. Okay, so that's 2 hours. Then I have my breakfast between 7 and 7:30. I have my breakfast. And then at 9 o'clock, I'm having a morning snack. That's going to be more than likely my banana, because I can just grab and go back to the classroom, and a bar of some sort. And then I have my lunch about 11-ish. And then in the afternoon, for lunch, I have my salad. And then in the afternoon, I have a shake, and I have some vegetables, either roasted or raw, maybe hummus, maybe another bar, something like that. I kind of have it all in there, and then I can just grab what I want and go. Already baby carrots, already chopped up celery, you get the idea, right? Okay, so kind of basically what you do on this is just getting yourself ready. Now, this system might only work if you either work from home or a homeschool mom or being at home, okay? But truthfully, if you're going to be ready, you got to be ready. So if I'm going to make a salad today at lunchtime, I might as well bake a couple of days worth of salads, okay? I can just chop up some onions and put it back in. I mean, it's that easy. Don't overdo it. Don't try to spend 3 or 4 hours to get it done. Now, is it easier if I do it all on Sunday? I don't have as much to clean up later. But truthfully, I'm not always eating a salad or getting a salad ready because I didn't get the stuff, the stuff isn't having to get ready because I already have a salad pre-made or something. So I don't have to always do it on Sunday. I can do it on Tuesday. I can do it on Friday. I don't ever want to do it on Friday. Friday's too crazy for me anyways. We do our homeschooling co-op. So at least think the day in advance. Tomorrow, that's the purpose of meal prep, is just thinking in advance for yourself. If I've already got my salad out, go ahead and make it. If you already have your fruits out, go ahead and make a few days worth. If you're roasting some vegetables for dinner and you have a bunch of leftovers, have it for an afternoon snack. It's that easy. Think a little bit, give yourself some prep time, whatever, and just think in advance. Okay guys, so a little bit of some extra stuff that I do. I always have what I call a compost bowl in my kitchen. Now, this is obviously not going to be trash. And you guys probably see Rachel Ray's dump bowl or whatever. I believe she calls it, I'm not sure, trash bowl maybe. This is similar to the same idea, except my trash is right next to me when I cook. It's right next to the countertop. I can just throw it. And so this is my compost bowl. So that's going to be banana peels, green pepper peels, onion peels, anything that is to go back into the ground, because then I can use it for my dirt when I go to do my garden this summer, and it's all nice. And this could even be eggshells, because a lot of people don't get enough eggshells in their compost. And I also take my chickens, I clean out the chicken coop, and I put it in my compost too. So that kind of helps my compost. And so anytime I'm making my salad and I have anything to put in, I put it right into here, and I take it out when I go feed my chickens, and that way I'm just building the compost more and more. I just want you to think about that. If you're thinking about doing a compost, it's really good on keeping money saved when it comes to dirt and filling your garden up. Trust me, you save so much money. So we're gonna think about that. Yes, it's a little bit of time to take it out when you go to the chicken coop, but it's like, what, 2 minutes to dump it into a compost and just let it sit there, and it does the work. So think about that as you're chopping up your stuff. If you're able to do a compost and want to do a compost, it's very simple. So my eggs got done just as I got done with my video, and this is how I store them, just right in a Ziploc bag and in the door of the refrigerator, so that little kids' hands can reach in and grab an egg whenever they want. They're already pre-peeled, they're all ready to go. So they're all 7 in there, all done and peeled. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.